Oh, good one. Net. Oh, I didn't get that on the camera. Damn it.
So you didn't?
I didn't. Yeah, I just caught a big one. Dang big one. There's one. Big one. Big one. Come here. I'm going to stay. Dude, I didn't even have like the hook in him. Bird dogged him for me.
Will you check my live wells for me?
That's quite a stash you got there, Tater.
Dude, I gotta get rid of it. We had our promotionals going on at work, so I like kept it until they're done, and they just got done a day ago.
They're rolling. Let me check them. Hold on here. Hold the phone. Have you made any casts yet, sir?
No, I have not.
No? Those live wells are dry as a bone. You are good to go. I approve this. Go whichever direction you wanna. That was fun, dude. You bird dogged him for me. I appreciate it. Oh, dude, how do you get me underneath that thing so fast? Holy smokes. I think I was up to 5 that I lost back there. Oh, good one. Net. Ready? Yay! Double! Whoa. You good? I don't know what the hell you got going on there. This one? Yeah. Maybe 14? Did you get one? Get on home now. We're going to the ship, baby. There's one. Good one. Is that a catfish? That's a catfish. Dang it. Oh. He literally just swam 2 foot with it and spit it out before I even had a chance to think about jerking. Doinked it again. Got it. Whoa! That was awesome. No, he was just up there. That was awesome. Looks gnarly out there, man. There's one. Number 5. That was not easy.
Oh.
Lost a bunch. Oh, good job. There you go.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, I didn't get that on the camera. Damn it.
So you didn't?
I didn't. Yeah, I just caught a big one. Dang big one. There's one. Boat.
I don't think so.
Oh yeah, that's like a 13-incher. Oh, that's a big one. Get the net. Ready? This side. Here it comes. Nice. Oh. No, no. No. I think so. Three, 4, 5, yeah. For sure. Now I got a decent little bag.
There you go.
Maybe. There we go.
That's a keeper.
They're stacked. Stacked like cordwood. Same spot. Yeah. There's one. That's a better one. Come on, come on, come on. Boy, I barely had him hooked, dude.
Wow.
Oh, dang it. Oh, that was a good one. All right, let's hit a couple spots on the way out of here and go do something else. Oh boy. There's a nice little surprise wrapped around my trolling motor prop. There's one. That's what we need. Ouch. Oh, I had him skin hooked in the mouth. Excuse me. Excuse me. I didn't get that one either. Dang it. Uno más. I didn't catch that one either. Why does this keep turning off? I don't understand what's happening.
Why does it keep coming off? Why does it keep going off?
That's a good question.
You say you don't know why.
If I knew why, I would make it stop doing that. Well, that's 5. Hot damn. There's one. Biggin. Biggin.
What side you going?
This side. Dude, he's kicking my ass. Alright, he's coming up. Hang on. Hang on, get it out of there. Alright, here you go. Nope. Holy shit.
Good job.
That is what I needed.
Good job.
That is what I needed. Bass. Yeah. Nice.
He ain't gonna help me, but
Oh, I jacked him up. Look at that big old gash I just put in him. Sorry, dude. Sorry, buddy. Dang. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Do me a favor here, if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. I don't usually ask for that or anything like that. I know you guys know what to do if you see it, but I'd greatly appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button for me. I think I'm up to a whopping like 200 subscribers, so more than I'd asked for, more than I thought I'd be able to get, so I'm extremely grateful. But like I said, if you're able to hit that button for me, please do so. It's greatly appreciated. So this tournament here was the Ohio Bass Federation Region 1 tournament. It's part of the TBF circuit, which is kind of affiliated with Major League Fishing. And it's the first step to get you to that big championship tournament that I had won a couple years ago. It's the first step to get to this Happy Gilmore check right here. I don't know if you can see it or not, but this is the first step to get to that national championship, and it's literally advertised that all you have to do is catch one fish in the regionals to qualify you to the state championship. So there's 5 or 6 regions in Ohio. So you can go to ohiobassfederation.com, I think is the website. I'll leave the link in the description here. But you go to ohiobassfederation.com. You can click the tournaments or the region section. If you're not affiliated with a club already, you can kind of see what clubs are near you. Sign up, join the club. You can fish the club tournaments, meet a lot of great guys. But the first step to get to that Happy Gilmore check there is you have to fish the regionals. Like I said, it's literally advertised. You just catch one fish and you can move on to the state championship. That's why the first bass you see me catch at the beginning of the video, I'm going to state, because that's all I needed. When I started the tournament, I was pretty relaxed, just kind of messing around, playing around. I wasn't taking it super seriously. I didn't get any practice or anything. And they changed the tournament due to flooding on the original lake they had, which was Delaware. So kind of a surprise change of events there, just to try and keep the tournament going. So they switched it from Delaware to Buckeye Lake. So like I said, I was just kind of winging it. I just wanted to catch my one fish to be able to move to states. But ended up actually getting first place and big bass for both days. So when you pay your entry, you have to send a check to whoever the tournament director is for that region, but then you pay a side pot for big bass, and they pay out each day in the regional if it's a 2-day. And I was lucky enough to get big bass each day. And if you look at the weights, that was the difference maker. I ended up with a little over 20 pounds. Second place was just under 19 pounds. So if you take away my 3.5 pounders that I had caught and replace them with just regular 2-pound fish that I had been catching, I don't win that tournament. So those were the difference makers. In Ohio, those usually are. If you can get a 3-pounder or so, that's definitely going to boost your bag up. But extremely thankful to be able to get those fish in the boat. Didn't really lose anything that I believe would have helped. So whenever you fish like that, that usually ends up being good things for you. I did lose a couple, but obviously it didn't matter too bad. But yeah, so this is the regional tournament. The next one is going to be the state championship. And then from the state championship, a certain percentage of finishers there qualify for the national semifinals, which this year is going to be on Alum Creek sometime in October. And if you're the first 1, 2, or 3, depending on participation. So as participation, I can't say that word. As participation increases, your chance to qualify actually increases, because your however many we can bring from Ohio goes up. So top 1, 2, a couple times we've had 3 from Ohio go from the national semifinals. So that's obviously a big help and increases your odds to be able to go to the national championship. But then that following spring would be the national championship that I was blessed to be able to win back in 2023. So first step, like I said, I'm extremely thankful that I was able to pull off the win. It doesn't lead to anything any more than a little bit of bragging rights and some gas money. But so next one in this series is going to be the state championship, which is Indian Lake in July. So that's gonna be a brutal tournament. And there's some sort of party at the beach or something that weekend I just saw. So that lake's gonna get pretty crowded. So we'll see what comes of that. They made a change this year in the federation that the winner of your state championship tournament automatically qualifies you for the national championship. You don't even have to fish the semifinals. So that would be huge, right? To be able to know in the middle of July that I've already qualified for the national championship the following year. So definitely going to try and work hard to put my time in, and I might actually be able to practice for that one. So we'll see what happens with that. I'll have the cameras rolling on that tournament as well, hopefully. So Hopefully that'll be a good video for you. But on this tournament here, I'll explain a little bit too. You saw me go up, trolling motor up to my cousin. He was not partnered with a co-angler, and due to work obligations, he wasn't able to come in during the beginning of the tournament during check-in and blast off and everything. So the rules are, before you start fishing, you have to find a competitor that you trust, that you're willing to vouch for you. Find a competitor that you trust, whether it's a tournament director, someone you know very well, anything like that, and they have to check your live wells, make sure you haven't made any casts beforehand, anything like that, just to officially kind of check you into the tournament. So I actually I missed the fish catch, of course, but Eddie literally like looked this way and was like, "Cast over there." I threw my spinner bug over there and caught a keeper. That's why I kept saying you bird dogged him for me. But so trolling motored over there, checked his live wells, made sure everything looked good. So I officially checked him into the tournament at that point, and then he can fish on and do what he has to do to try and finish out the tournament. So just wanted to kind of explain that a little bit. So this video was kind of hard to edit, believe it or not. Like, I didn't really get into a flow of anything. I didn't really get into a big flurry of fish catches that looked awesome. Like, I think I kept it in the video, but as I'm idling out on my first spot on day one, it was like almost 11 o'clock, and I had finally caught my limit, and it was just kind of a rough start. It was I'd lost a couple, missed a couple, caught a few here and there, but it was kind of herky-jerky. Wasn't sure when I was going to be able to get a bite, anything like that. Caught some flipping the Max Scent beaver you guys see me use all the time, and caught a couple decent ones in the beginning on that Blue Rock spinner bug that y'all know I love. Went to the next spot, and that's actually where I ended up catching big bass of day one, and my co-angler caught his first keeper there, so I was excited for him, and it actually came off in the net. I was kind of sad I didn't get a good view of it with the camera, but it literally, as I'm going to scoop, the fish flops and comes off, and luckily I had the net under there for him. So that kind of guaranteed his spot at the state championship, so we were all kind of happy and excited about that. But yeah, went to the second spot, caught one or two, was able to call out, and then when I finished out the tournament, I had two pretty crucial calls there that boosted my bag up to just over 11 pounds, I think. So started day two in first place, and I was boat number 2. And on a 2-day tournament, they flip-flop. So on day 1, I was first boat out. On day 2, I was last boat out. So that was kind of brutal, just watching everybody go and get going, and I was getting pretty antsy. But day 2 I knew would be way more tough than day 1. There was a cold front that came through on Thursday night, if I remember right, Thursday into Friday. So Saturday was kind of the first day after the front. They're usually a little more active the first day, but day 2 after a cold front really kind of boogers up the bite, and I knew it would be brutal on day 2, and I think I called maybe once or twice. I did, yeah, I called twice that on day 2, and they were super crucial calls to help get my bag to where they were. But day 2 was way more brutal. I hardly caught any short fish. It was a tougher bite. I think after I left my starting spot, I left way early because it wasn't really happening, and I think I only had 3. And then I went to another spot and caught 2 or 3 of the other keepers. Went to a third spot, which I hadn't fished the first day, completely airballed, no shorts, no nothing. Went to the last spot, and that's where my co-angler caught both of his keepers on day 2, was in there, but I don't think I caught a fish out of there. So yeah, it was just a much tougher day. If you look at the weights, I don't know if they're posted on the website or not, but if you look on the weights there, day 2 was tougher for pretty much everybody. huge shout out and congrats to my cousin. He got second place. So it's always nice when you can get a little bragging rights on your family there. So I'm excited to be able to fish the state championship in July on Indian Lake, and we'll see how that turns out. If you guys have any questions about the federation, how to kind of get involved, what to do to get going in that, I fished the federation for probably, I don't even know, maybe not 10 years, but a pretty good amount, probably about 10 years now. So I fished Federation a pretty good amount. Love the guys that are in there. It's a whole lot of fun. But like I said, it's kind of the stepping stone to get to that national championship, the living the dream package. So it's super exciting, super affordable. When I won that Happy Gilmore check there, I had paid $400 total in entry fees to get to that point. And the national championship is a free tournament, and they give you a travel stipend. You get a pretty big discount on whatever hotel is the host hotel or whatever. So it's an awesome deal. It's definitely kind of like our Bassmaster Classic for the working man, if you think about it that way. They definitely make you feel like gold when you're out there. So it's a hard one to get to, but if you can, it's an awesome experience. So I'd highly encourage anybody out there, if you're new to fishing, if you're fished tournaments forever, just never thought about the federation, definitely worth at least looking into. And like I said earlier, the more participation, the more chances we get to send more people to that national championship. So like I said, if you have any questions or anything, feel free to shoot me a comment in here. I'll try and help out any way I can. And have any questions about the video at all or anything either, definitely let me know, and I'll try and help out. If you have any questions of what I was throwing, what I was doing. But greatly appreciate it. Thank you guys always for watching. Channel's kind of grown steadily each month that I've been doing this, so that's amazing. I appreciate all you guys for watching. But don't forget, bass hate me.